having a blessed afternoon. Yes. Yeah, it's a blessed afternoon. Yes. So we definitely going to get into this topic. And this topic is really, really needed amongst us. The reason why this topic is needed amongst us is because what do you do, right, after understanding and after you was in a dead place in your mind, body, and soul? What do you do after that? What do you do? If anybody have any questions, get in my comments. If you can't catch it right now, you can catch it later. You can put it inside your comments. What do you do? I'm gonna give you a little solution when you feel that you can't come back from death. And what I mean from death, I mean mentally and spiritually. Mentally and spiritually come back from death, right? And this is where a lot of our the indigenous people, descendants of the ancient ancestor, particular ABEL, has been for a very, very long time. And it was placed here strategically by what? By other forces that want to keep us oppressed and depressed and dumb, deaf, and blind. And we had bought into this lifestyle which was procreated for our demise and destruction. Yes, by dumb, deaf, and blind. So where do we go? Because actually this lifestyle is dead. This lifestyle that we are living, these are actually for people that's no longer here. You mean? What it does, it breeds dumb, deaf, and blind, and it puts you in a place where that you dumb, deaf, and blind. And dumb, deaf, and blind brings about death. It brings about zombie mode. That's what it brings about. And a lot of our descendants are in zombie mode, are in death mode. Because if you don't care about existing and care about your life and don't have the intelligence to realize on who you are, you know what they said, I'd rather be dead, right? So we need to fix this. And how do we fix this? By coming aware, by bringing awareness to ourselves and each other in our community, to bringing ourselves to what? To being rebirthed out of death and daily departed that life. After being rebirthed, right? And rebirth, what does it mean? It means life. It means to be right. Life. It means to be resurrected from dead, from a place of murder, death, kill, from a place of darkness, which you have no knowledge from and no guidance from. This is what we need to do. We need to educate each other. And only way you can educate each other, right, is bringing awareness to ourselves and actually understanding who we are. This is an actual true fact. Yes. Yes. I want you to understand what I'm saying. Because you know what? It's not easy to bring what? To be reborn. And reborn is through knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You hear it again. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of being reborn. Because we got to do a whole 360. We got to do a whole 360. And what I mean by that, we got to re-illustrate and re-teach us. Because the things that we have learned has brought us down a very, very dark path of death, murder, death, kill. And this is why we are spreading this amongst our community, amongst ourselves. There's certain things that we need to get in tune with. There's certain things that we need to be informed with. And how we be informed is educating each other on who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, you don't know your purpose. If you don't know your purpose, you don't have no substance and you don't have no knowledge of living. If you don't want to live, there would be no existence. And no existence, you go back to death and preaching death and spreading death amongst us and anybody. You see how that reversed that? You see where I'm getting at with this? This is actually knowledge. This is actually knowledge that we need among us. That's right. This is why we need to spread this amongst us. This is why we need to teach this amongst us. This is why we need to rid this murder, death, kill, life, death, daily depart life upon us. Daily depart life. Depart from this mindset. Depart from the drugs. Depart from the gang violence. Depart from the violence. Depart from drugs. Depart from alcohol. Depart from everything that's keeping us down as the indigenous people of what? ABEL. Peace and blessings be upon them. If I can do it, you can do it. That's right, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen. We are here today. We are here today. We are awoke today. We are standing today. That's who you are. That's who we are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. And once you remember who you are, you can start to do what? You can start to give yourself and rebirth life into you. And daily depart that dead mindset that is controlling us in our community. Daily depart it. Give it back to the death. Give it back to the murder, death, kill. Give it back to the darkness, as it overspread our communities, as it overspread our homes, as it overspread our children and our loved ones. That's right. We speaking the truth here. We speaking life. We speaking life. And we speaking rebirth. Rebirth. Rebirth of ABEL descendants. That's right. We never went nowhere. We never went nowhere. This is our land. And we not going to go nowhere. We're not going to go nowhere. This land is blessed. This land is holy. This land is stained with what? With ABEL's very blood. And this is true. This is true. And I want you to understand who you are. You are the Alpha Omega, and the Alpha Omega is you, but with limitations. But with limitations. You are the Almighty, but with limitations. Okay? What limitations? The limitation is sleep, is rest. It's this physical body of what you see that has a beginning and end. But the spirit is the Alpha Omega, and the Alpha Omega is it. He duplicated himself and created you. And sideswiped that entity. The entity wasn't doing the job. He wasn't doing the job. So he created mankind. That's it. He duplicated himself and created mankind. The greatest creation of existence besides himself is us, descendants of ABEL. The Creator says in scriptures. See if I can find the scriptures. See if I can find. Here they go right here, the scriptures. Hold on one second. We're going to go into the scriptures. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can get these scriptures, okay? It's scriptures, right? In scriptures, the Creator says, he says, "Oh, you who believe, let not Iblis, let not this entity, devil," right? This devil, demon, barbaric, evil, twisted, devil, demon, mindset, get you out of the state of the garden, which he tricked your parents and tricking them out of their state of mind. Right? And tricking them out of the garden and getting them to be debased Do not let him trick you. He's talking about the descendants. He's talking about Abel and Cain. Oh, you believe now. Those that believe in the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing, and stand on business. Do not let this entity, I don't care if you white, you black, you Spanish, whoever you are, do not let this entity trick you out of your position. Do not let him trick you out of your garden. Do not let him trick you out of what? Of being reborn, rebirth, and daily departing this mindset. Do you understand that? That's right. Daily depart this mindset. Do not let him trick you and deceive you, because he will if you allow him to. He will deceive you by fame, fortune, and riches, light, shade, subscribe, lights, cameras, and action, and then backdoor you and double dip upon you. That's what he does. He's a sucker and he's a coward, and he's doing that to Canaan descendants. He's doing that to them. We know it all too well. So rise up and stand up and be rebirthed by mind, body, and soul, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Do you understand that? That's not falling in the water or nothing like that. I'm talking about with your mind, body, and soul being rebirthed from death. And death that I mean is dumb, deaf, and blind, to spiritual existence, spiritual knowledge, spiritual growth, spiritual understanding, spiritual focus that you have. Uplift on who you are. Uplift. I know it all too well. I did it. It could be done. It could be done. I'm telling you that. Come on this side where the triple bag is at. Anything you ask for, you should receive. But you got to put the work in. You have to put the work in. It ain't going to just happen like that. It's a lot of things that we had to fix in our community, right, and among the indigenous people of this earth and of what? Of America, the West. That is ABEL lands. That's an actual true fact. That's right. Stand up and rise up. Stand up and rise up. You have no choice now. You have no choice. Give it back. Give it back. Give this back and become reborn, rebirth, and deadly depart this mindset from your mind, body, and soul. No more becoming organ donors. No more becoming the earth fertilizer. No more becoming trash and garbage and everything else. Give it back. Give it back. That's right. Give it back. Peace. 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 Peace.